outline for our beginner's guide to social media management is how to become a social media manager, literally starting out as a social media manager. Now, I've seen people just jump into social media management. Oh, I'm a social media manager. I mean, as long as you have an Instagram account and you probably post on social, you can be, I mean, anybody can do it, right? Nah, not anybody can do it. So, how do you become a social media manager? The first thing is actually to learn. There's no exact degree to get to becoming a social media manager. However, you can take online courses for social media management. The industry keeps changing. Stay learning. I really can't emphasize on how the industry is changing because I mean, change is constant. Everything is changing. So you have to stay on your feet. Off the top of my head, courses I would recommend every social media manager should take should be first the Google digital skills. It is like ground basis for anything digital. And then I would suggest you take the HubSpot Academy courses. I have taken the content strategy and I'm currently taking one other one. I can't remember, but I would suggest you go on HubSpot Academy and look through and find something interesting for yourself. But stay learning as a social media manager. Build a portfolio. You have to build a portfolio to show your work because your portfolio is like your CV. And then for social media managers, the regular CV can't work for us. You have to build a portfolio to show your work, to show results, and to show success with that. If you're new or with little experience, you have to take a portfolio project, aka free project. Now, I know free projects are very touchy because I mean everybody wants to get paid, but you have to consider yourself, or you don't have to like absolutely like say you're not charging or make it free. You could really take something less just to build your portfolio. What you should do is that you shouldn't now trap yourself and take a free job for like a year or 6 months. Just take a free job for like a free project for a month or 3 weeks or so and do it diligently well. And don't forget to like keep your results. Take screenshots of like the page growth from the minute you step on the page, you log into the page, take those results, and once you're done with the page, take the grow result and you add it to your portfolio. You have to market yourself. Personal branding is key as a social media manager. You need to update all your social media platforms and be active. And be active. I have seen so many social media managers. I've come across people's page and they put social media manager this in their bio, and you know on their page you're like, you have to make people understand that. Oh wow, I like her page. So if I hire her to manage my brand, she would do something very similar, or she would understand the power of personal branding and general branding. So you need to update all your social media platforms, your Instagram, your Facebook, your Twitter, YouTube, LinkedIn. Yeah, LinkedIn. You need to update all of it and stay connected. Establish your process. Once you've decided to become a social media manager, you have learned your learning skills, you've built your portfolio, you're marketing yourself, you need to establish a process because you know somebody can come and be, oh hi Uche, I want to hire you for my service, and then you take on the person's job and you just overwhelm yourself. You need to figure out your client acquisition process, your packages and your payment method and so many other things. Your packages can range from like your full services, which you can like say this is my highest paid service, to something medium and then just something one off. Okay, and then your payment method has to be like, do you want to get paid at the beginning of the month or in the middle of the month or at the end of the month? You have to figure it out. But I would advise you as a social media manager never to collect money at the end of the month. Get an upfront payment of like 70% or 50%, depending on your agreement and understanding with your client. And then client acquisition process is simply, how do you want to take this person that made an inquiry straight to the bank to become a paying client? So, is it your proposal? Is it your pitch deck? You have to figure out how you're going to do it step by step. Okay? Now, you have to find jobs and clients because you wouldn't gather all of this for no reason. So now go forth and let people know your service. You need to speak to people, tell people what you do, go for events. If you can print out a business card, oh well, that's great. Tell your family members. The easiest way to get clients is actually from recommendations. Like, I would say all of my clients have come in based on recommendations. Yes, I've gotten people from my Instagram, once in a while, but recommendations sticks like a glue. Like, it works so well because I'm like, oh hey, I know her, she's great, go to her, and they come to you instantly. Okay, so you need to let your family members know, let your friends know what you're doing, and put it on your Instagram. All right. In a nutshell, starting out as a social media manager or freelancer will require the following: have a defined purpose or niche, like I stated in the previous outline. You need to have your niche, your purpose, why you're doing this now. Discover who your clients are and their needs. If you know who your clients are and what their needs are, you'll be able to bring a solution for them. Position yourself strategically. Use your social media platforms, network with other people, and develop your skill set and learn new ones. If you're a graphic designer, if you're a product photographer, learn new skills. What kind of pictures are people liking now? Learn how to take those pictures. You need to learn how to plan ahead as a social media manager because times are changing. So please learn how to plan ahead and collaborate and belong to a community. I would speak more on collaboration because at some point it became a bit overwhelming for myself and my team, so I learned to like outsource. Outsourcing as an individual is very easy. So if you get a client, you can pitch to a client and say, yes, I have, like, maybe you have like a friend that's also a great social media manager, but you know that that person is great in like maybe community management and you're great at curation. It makes sense for two of you to come together and probably charge the client a bit more and sell the idea of two people doing the job. Okay, that's a win-win for everybody. And please belong to communities. Feel free to join our content creator community. Now, the last thing you need to do is to get your figures and services together. Get your packages, your numbers, how much are you charging for this service? Get everything together and please go forward and be a great social media manager.